Hello and welcome to episode 189 of the Daily Sales Message, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff. And I talk very quickly and take big, deep breaths. So hopefully you can keep up with me if this is your first time listening. My name is James Newell. I teach people how to sell for a living. There's two really important things I think you need if you want to succeed at selling. You need to have a clear sales message, first of all. Got to have a really concise and simple way to explain what you do to people so they actually understand it, which sounds flippant, but if you've ever faced that problem, you know it's a pretty difficult one to solve, that's for sure. And secondly, you need selling confidence, the ability to be relaxed and comfortable and confident in a selling situation. Today, I'm going to give you some contrarian advice, deliberately contrarian advice. I'm going to tell you to push people away. Push your potential buyers away, but you have to do it at a particular point in the proceedings. And it's done to genuinely, this isn't like some weird mind trick. This is genuine, authentic, just having ethics, just the way I conduct myself and encourage my clients to do so. When you're talking to somebody, you say, here is our wonderful product or service or whatever it happens to be. We'd love to work with you. We'd love for you to buy from us and we can really help you. We can really see this working out, whatever. Talk about the upside of your offering from a genuine standpoint. But it's your decision. So you've got to make the best decision for yourself. I can't make this decision for you. It has to be your decision. We would love to work with you and we know we can help you, but it's your decision. I call this the pushback. The pushback. We're reminding the buyer that they're in control and they can make the decision. We're not going to make it for them. Well, that is the reality they're in. So I don't think you pointing that out is some kamikaze way of losing them. They're not going to say, oh my God, I forgot. I'm in control of this decision. I'm not going to buy from you, James. That's not going to happen at all. But you reminded them it's their decision and they've got to make the best decision for themselves. Just opens that pressure valve. Go, okay, fine. So I can say no. It's all right. Because there's nothing worse from a buyer's perspective of being in a conversation where you feel like yes is inevitable, whether you like it or not. And you're just waiting to have this argument at the end with, well, if you don't buy from us, your whole family's going to die and everything's going to be awful, which is how some people sell, using all these silly, pathetic, useless pressure tactics. It's nonsense. You simply have to remember your buyer's trying to make the best decision for themselves. All you need to do is give them the information they need. Here is the offering and why it's cool, the opportunity to buy. We'd love for you to buy from us. We'd love to work with you. What do you think? And then if you really want to, you can push them back a bit and say, look, we'd love to work with you, but it's your decision. You've got to make the best decision for yourself. If you're not sure, ask me any questions you want. But that's it. Pushing people away reminds them they're in control. Ironically, and this is absolutely not why I do this from a genuine standpoint of it is your decision. I'm not going to make it for you. I don't want to feel like I've pushed you and doing something you're not happy doing. But there is this strange irony that if I push you away and say, well, if you're not sure if you want a clear sales message, maybe it's not for you, let me know. That can weirdly make you more attractive to you and you want to buy more, which is strange. But my purpose here is just to remind people of the choice that they have and to relieve some of that pressure from the situation, just my imaginary pressure valve there, relieve some of the pressure from the situation. Because I know when I'm buying stuff, I hate being pressured and tacticked and everything. So casual card, how do you want to pay? Do you want to start now or next Monday? And you're thinking, I haven't even decided I want to do it yet, let alone the details. Like, stop playing mind games with me. And if you've ever had that happen to you, you're just like, oh, hold on. And a lot of people don't really like confrontation. They find being assertive difficult, so they could just be railroaded into buying something, and it's just a mess from there. So the moral of the story, children, push your buyers away, remind them it's their decision, help them to make that decision, give them everything they need, but not everybody's going to buy from you. That's absolutely okay. We don't have to desperately win every deal. We need to win as many as possible, of course, but not to people that don't actually want to buy just because we've pushed them or convinced them or persuaded them to do so. Right, that's it for this episode of the Daily Sales Message. Nice short. And tomorrow in episode 190, we're going to be talking about the type of people that don't buy from you. And there is one type of person, and I don't care if you've got a product, you've got a service, selling online, in person, here in the UK, elsewhere in the world, in space, I couldn't care less. There's one type of person that will never buy from you, ever. I'll tell you who they are in tomorrow's episode. In the meantime, if you haven't already, head on over to sellingconfidencescore.com. That's sellingconfidencescore.com, where in 2 minutes or less and 20 yes/no questions, you will get a score on how well or how badly you might be doing at selling right now. But more importantly, you'll get a free actionable action plan. Don't know why I'm saying action twice. It's super actionable. Actionable action plan that will help you to know exactly what to change and what to do to improve in whichever area of sales or selling where maybe you need a little bit of help. So head on over to sellingconfidencescore.com. It's completely free, no obligation, and it's been taken by literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people at this point from around the world, and it's been received really, really well. So maybe it'll work for you too. Thanks for listening all the way to the end. I do appreciate it. Or watching all the way to the end. I'll catch you in tomorrow's episode.